how to ease the feelings of overwhelm when going through a divorce or the breakup of a long-term committed relationship. Hello, I'm Sara Gibbons. I'm a doctorate in client transformation and I specialise in divorce recovery to help you move on from your divorce or long-term relationship breakup faster and more comfortably with less pain and more ease. Today I'm going to give you some pointers on how to ease the discomfort and the painful feelings of overwhelm as you go through your divorce or long-term breakup. I remember very clearly how I was totally overwhelmed when my divorce was happening. It was a shock, it was unexpected, and the implications of having my whole life turned upside down hit me very hard indeed. And I don't think anyone can go through a divorce and not at some point feel overwhelmed by the total change that takes place in the whole of life. Everything has to be renegotiated. Everything is up for grabs. Where you live, how you divide your assets, relationships with people. And all of this can seem unbelievably swamping for people going through that. I also particularly felt bad that there didn't seem to be anything I could do to make this better at the time. I felt bad for my part in it. I felt bad because I couldn't do anything about it. I kept wondering if there was anything I could have done different. It was just the mind was so busy, and what that meant was it was really hard to focus down on what I could do because I was so busy thinking about and chewing over where I was out of control, what I'd lost. So the one thing I really wish I'd known, grasped, understood, that I know now but didn't know then, was that this is normal. You don't have to resolve everything in one sitting. You don't have to know where everything is going. You have control about where you are today, what you're doing now, this moment, and you can grasp and hold on to that, breathe. This is where I am. I'm okay now. I'm okay now. And take it minute by minute by minute. And gradually those minutes come together until you feel that you can start to make decisions. You can start to move things forward. So you don't have to solve everything overnight. Breathe. Allow that pause to give you some inspiration about where you want to go, what you can actually do with this aspect. Moving from where you are to where you want to be is going to be a process. And for that process to be really effective, you need to be able to take consistent baby steps, because that's what's going to get you from A to Z, the most effective and the most efficient and the most comfortable way. So allow yourself just to take baby steps, but be very consistent. Do at least one step a day. And what that does, and you could actually even journal or make a note somewhere of everything you're doing each day, where you want to get to, what you're doing to get towards that, because it's very easy to think that we're not doing enough. And when you look back, when you make notes and you see where you've been and where you are now, very quickly you're going to see that you are making progress, that things are changing, and that you are recreating your life in the way that is the best available for you at that time. And it does take about at least 9 weeks, really. Studies have confirmed that, for a new behaviour to become a habit. So along that way, to keep your motivation, don't forget to have a look at maybe inspirational books or a mantra, something that will lift you, something that you can hold during the day when your thoughts start to wander and the mood starts to spiral down. If you like singing or dancing, that's a brilliant way for lifting the energy, or walks in nature. Anything that you can do to stop that spiraling down and start to lift you up till you get to the point where you feel you can take those steps. Because when your mood is higher, it's so much easier to handle the issues that will come up and the decisions that you have to make. And one of the things that people don't realise, maybe a little secret, I don't know, it shouldn't be, is that you can train your emotions. So when you spot yourself going down, it is possible to lift yourself up and have a list or a little pot or whatever of things that you know will help you to move that mood back up again. By taking consistent steps, breathing, being kind to yourself, you'll find that you can start to create the life you want, and the overwhelm will start to ease. So there's a few tips for you to help you ease overwhelm whilst going through the difficult process of divorce or the breakup of a long-term committed relationship. If you'd like to take your own divorce recovery to the next level, then feel free to grab my divorce recovery course, free course, at drsaragibbons.com/divorce recovery. Or if you want to book a one-to-one call with me to move things on for you personally, then go to the same website, drsaragibbons.com/contact. Drop any questions in the comments below and I'll get right back to you. And don't forget to subscribe, like and follow for even more tips on moving forward after your divorce.